because getting ready to make the walk for the first time as a professional, Dusty Harrison, the 17-year-old from Washington, D.C., fighting out of old school boxing. He will become the youngest professional fighter in the U.S. when he enters the ring tonight. You got a 38-year-old in Alexander, 5'10", 150, and an orthodox fighter against a 17-year-old, just turned it on May 21st, who's 6 foot, weighed in yesterday at 148, also an orthodox style. A veteran, a youngster. This will be a contrast of styles.
One thing you can do when you look at this fight, throw everything away. Dusty just turned 17 years old. Dusty obviously had an extensive amateur career, was a favorite for a 2012 Olympic slot possibly, won many national titles. But he just turned 17 years old. There's a difference between man strength and boy strength. So at this point, Dusty Harrison's going to have to get in here, keep his guard up, make sure he doesn't get caught by anything from Alphonso Alexander, and let his skills pay the bills.
And I know you had a chance to talk with Dusty a little bit about making his pro debut.
I did, and Dusty was very engaging, and this is what he had to say about his pro debut.
I feel good. I've been preparing strong, beat me before I knew I had the fight, so I feel ready. A lot of speed and power. I'll be busy throughout the fight. I mean, I still feel like I'm the more experienced person with 197 amateur fights, so I think I'll be fine.
And here comes Team Harrison. Dusty Harrison, a amazing amateur background, 197 amateur fights, 166 and 31, trained by his father, Buddy Harrison. Terry Lance is the second in the corner. Speed, power, he's a boxer puncher. He has sparred and trained with some of the best, like Chop Chop Corley and Henry Buchanan. He's been doing that since he was 15. He's been built to be a boxer, and he is ready to make the pro debut tonight. Dusty Harrison making history against Alphonso Alexander.
Ladies and gentlemen, bout number 4 in this evening of professional boxing is a welterweight bout, 4 rounds in length, fighting out of the blue corner with a record of 0-3 from Atlanta, Georgia, Alphonso Alexander. Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of the red corner, making his professional debut, the youngest fighter in America at 17 years old. From Washington, D.C., he is Dusty Harrison. The referee for this fight is Randy Phillips. Judges Reese Mullins, Gerald Dimmings, and Mac Thornton.
Thank you very much, Chuck Roberts. Randy Phillips, the veteran referee, will have the duties today as he gives the final instructions to Harrison and Alexander. You can see Dusty's trunks, the Washington, D.C. flag, and also the pink ribbon for breast cancer awareness. Part of this purse, his first professional purse, is going to help out a very, very worthy cause. Folks very dear to Dusty and Team Harrison have battled breast cancer, and that's certainly a great gesture by this young man starting his pro career.
Oh, it's a phenomenal gesture. It means a lot to the people that have struggled with this disease, and it brings a lot of awareness to it, and Dusty looks to do that his entire career, bring awareness to breast cancer.
We are ready, 4 rounds, welterweight division, Dusty Harrison and Alphonso Alexander.
As advertised, you see the speed and the jab from Harrison. Oh, goodness gracious, is he 17, Greg?
A nice combination and another combination by Harrison. You see the power behind these punches. And you hit it right on the head. The speed, it's blinding.
Greg, in precision, it's like a package is here. This guy just came out for the first time. We've seen proteges in a lot of sports. LeBron James coming out of high school. This might be boxing's version of that.
Alphonso Alexander at 38 years old, will turn 38 on Monday. Certainly has to realize there's no feeling out process going on here by Dusty Harrison.
Now, right now, though, for everything from Harrison is up top, and I don't want to be critical of him because it's phenomenal what he's doing. You want to see him go to the body a little bit and open that repertoire, wear down the fighter.
Alexander's last fight back on September 19th, 2009. So it's been a while since he's fought. He has trained, but he hasn't fought. He lost a 4-rounder back then. Derek Scriteros in Doraville, Georgia. Quinteros. Nice body punches there, and a flurry from Dusty Harrison.
And the flurry hasn't stopped yet. It's still going.
Up top down. And in the clinch, no break. And Alphonso Alexander, a little glassy-eyed, as the tornado known as Dusty Harrison rolled in on him in the corner.
I think you gave him his first nickname, because that's exactly what that looked like, was a tornado coming.
Nice right there, and make that a left by Harrison.
Greg, look at Dusty's demeanor. Does he look like a kid that just turned 17, making his professional debut in the sport of boxing?
Not at all, but that's when you have the vast amateur experience. When you've been in the ring training with veterans, you're beyond your numerical age. He's beyond 17 mentally, and physically, obviously, he's ready to go.
He already knows distance. Watch where he's at when even Alexander tries to throw his jab. Look how he's right there at the end of it, but not able to be hit, so he can come back with his own repertoire.
Big right there, scored by Dusty Harrison.
I'm amazed about how his sense of distance for this young man he's got. It's something you really can't teach, but he is right at the end of Alexander's jab without being there, and then he lets loose.
Again, scheduled for 4 in the welterweight division, Harrison becoming the youngest professional fighter in the United States at 17 years of age. Just turned 17 last month. Big overhand right and another straight right there by Dusty Harrison. Final seconds in round number 1. Very patient is Harrison. Left hook, glancing blow, and that'll do it for first round. But what a first round. What a debut for Dusty Harrison. Well, Nate Yoder, Dusty Harrison, no feeling out process. His first pro fight comes out and lets Alphonso Alexander have it, but he did it with precision, with technique. He wasn't herky-jerky. He wasn't going out there getting himself in trouble. He did everything that a veteran fighter should do, and yet he's not a veteran fighter. He's in his first fight.
He looked like a fighter of 20 fights, polished. Everything was there. The only thing I haven't seen is the body work, and if he puts body punches together, I don't know if he's going to need them tonight. The flurries up top are right there, but everybody's raved about his body work, and I haven't seen it yet. I want to see that.
Round 2 scheduled for 4. Unofficially, you're keeping a scorecard.
Oh, no question. 10-9 Dusty Harrison. Could possibly be 10-8, but never really had him hurt, so you keep it 10. Not seriously hurt that I saw anyway.
Of course, the ones that matter, Reese Mullins, Gerald Deming, and Mac Thornton are the judges for this battle between Harrison and Alexander. Big body shot there.
There's my body work right there.
Another one from Harrison.
First round head, second round body. It's like, hey, I'm going to go out here and show him my whole game tonight.
A big right, another right by Harrison. Alphonso Alexander's going to be wondering what the heck. This kid has been nonstop. Alphonso Alexander is built. This guy's 38 years old. He looks like a rock, but he's taken a lot so far from Dusty Harrison. Boy, not only the power, but you mentioned it earlier, the speed of this young man.
And the fact that it's coming from both sides, the left hand and the right hand. I mean, it's a package that we're watching here. Of all things I'm the most amazed at, repetitive again, is that his distance is perfect.
He drops the left hand down low on the guard. Is that a problem?
It could be, but he's so comfortable with his distance, and he looks like such a veteran fighter on the fact that he's always at the end, but he's not there of Alexander's punches, which, you know, therefore the left hand can almost be where it wants to be because you're so comfortable with your distance.
He's using that left hand to jab, but again, he keeps it low. Double, triple jab, and then an overhand right.
Greg, a double, triple jab with authority. It wasn't just a palling jab. Everything meant something.
That's a great point. Not just throwing it out there to throw it out. He's doing something with a purpose. Left missed by Alexander.
The right eye of Alexander will tell you about Dusty Harrison's jab. When you get a chance to look at it as he comes back around here, you can see some damage accumulating on it.
Nice combination there by Harrison. Left to the body, overhand right, got through the gloves of Alexander. Alexander against the rope, took another big body shot there. Harrison now sizing up his opponent. He doesn't leave anything back, does he, when he throws those body punches, Nate Yoder?
No, everything's with power. I haven't seen him waste one punch all night.
Couple of left hooks in succession.
Real sweet for an uppercut in there as he lays into Harrison.
Alexander with a couple of uppercuts, and then it only made Harrison mad. 4 or 5 in a row he got off in very quick succession. Final moments of round number 2. What a debut for the young man from